Public view. And
Let's go. Shout out to everybody at Queen, feeling this Queen Bee, Bianca Brooks, all my people who support UrbanSportsGuru. I know what it is. And a girl Queen Bee brought me here today so we can discuss Dwight.
because when he said on his resume he was a rim protector, I mean, he meant that.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I swear to God, that's what I've been dealing with all day. All day. All fucking day. I swear to God. I can't make this shit up if I try.
All right.
Now, let's start from the beginning.
Because on his resume,
let's start from the beginning, Bianca. Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
Let's start from the beginning. Okay? Start from the beginning.
Okay, my thing about Dwight Howard is that if you are a bisexual man, that is okay.
No. I get all that. But let's start all the way from the beginning, what he's accused of, and blah, blah, blah. Let's start from the beginning. Just provide context.
Dwight Howard is being accused by a transgender female, okay, of cheating on her. But my thing is that if you know you're a secret, are you really his girlfriend?
No. I don't believe in character assassinations. Those that follow me, follow my page, I know how I give it up. You know, character assassination is where I come from. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the street environment, prison environment. That is a big problem. That is something that the only way that gets settled is with blood. Point blank, period. I don't take shit like that lightly. So, just some transgender calling out and saying things about Dwight. It's funny to some, it's a lot, but I'm gonna give it a grain of salt. But then he's coming up with
You said
but this person, I don't know what to call it. This person,
transgender female.
this transgender is brought out. What's the term I use? Receipts. Said receipts or what?
In my opinion,
what are the receipts?
the receipts are the audio, because the audio sounds like Dwight Howard, and the screenshots are Dwight Howard's Instagram account. So, in my opinion, I think that's him. This is a very wealthy man, okay? If this wasn't true, why haven't his lawyers said anything about it?
Okay, the question I have is, and you know I'm not the most tech savvy person in the world. No, I'm not a millennial. No, I'm not a millennial. Y'all follow, y'all know, you know I'm not a millennial. She keeps fucking with me about that. I'm not a millennial. But I'm asking the question, can something like that be faked?
Yes, it can be faked. Text messages can be faked. Instagram conversations can be faked. Yes, that can be faked. His voice over the phone, that can be faked. Dwight, that sounds like you. That sounds like you, brother. And the fact that Matt Barnes is like, I used to play on the team with him and I got some stories to tell. Matt Barnes sounds like a victim of sexual harassment. Dwight Howard couldn't keep his hands to himself in that locker room. Allegedly.
Matt Barnes said this?
Yeah, Matt Barnes came out and he said that. He's like, I have some stories to tell. Matt Barnes was a married man at the time. He's like, listen, I'm a married man. All right, I'm not trying to risk it.
See. Now, is that confirmed? Matt Barnes really said this? Because my viewers know one thing. If you follow sports, in particular basketball, you know, Matt Barnes was one of the real rights in the NBA. Matt Barnes was one of the guys that he'll step to your business. Like, he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He was a stand-up guy, respected guy in every locker room he was in. You know what I'm saying? Nobody at the front. He's a foxhole type of dude. So for if Matt Barnes is really saying, oh my God, because Dwight is someone I really respect.
He said he is a gay man in a Malaysian onesie wig. I'm so down with you. But doesn't that man look like Dwight Howard in a wig? I'm like, wow, you're a narcissist. You really like to see yourself in others.
Damn sure do. Damn sure do.
That look just like you, Dwight Howard.
Damn sure do. I'm just giving you my real take. My real 100%, no bullshit, uncut take. Dwight, If you're Batiman,
Well, we don't say Batiman.
right? If that's what you are, where I come from, we say Batiman, Pungaman, and all types of other nonsense politics. If this is what you are, be who you are. My issue is don't be gay on Monday, then be straight on Tuesday.
Especially if he's sleeping with so many women. He sleeps with people unprotected because the transgender came out and said that he was having unprotected sex at these transgendered sex parties. Now you think that you Dwight Howard and you're just gonna stroll up into somebody's sex party and people not gonna know who you are?
See, the problem is, I'm still going to put the if. I do believe the allegations, but I'm still, out of respect, going to put the if. I'm still going to put the if. I'm still going to put the if. It's not even because of that. I'm personally still going to put the if, and I'm going to say that because of this. Like I said, I don't believe in character assassination. That's something where I come from deserves blood. Like, blood has to get spilled for something like that.
I will say this.
Go on it.
Members of the trans community want to be accepted as females. And if you're supposed to be a female, why are you exposing somebody? What is there to expose if you truly believe you're a female? Second of all, you want to be treated with respect, but you're basically trying to ruin this man's career, ruin this man's reputation, ruin this man's image,
I was just about to go there.
money.
I was just about to go there.
This man has 8 kids to take care of and 8 women.
See, that's why I was going with this. The reason why, like I said, many players out there, something like this deserves blood, because just the accusation in itself, just that alone, you can't shake that. You know what I'm saying? Because the correction doesn't get put out there as much as the original story. And that's a sad part. So, only way you rectify that is with bloodshed. Whether that's right or whether it's wrong, I'll let y'all decide. I'm just telling you the truth of what it is. The only way shit like that gets rectified is with bloodshed. I'm just calling a spade a spade. So it's like...
Somebody said that's a side chick mentality. That's another thing. That was not your boyfriend, because if that was your boyfriend, you wouldn't have to be running around, creeping, going in back doors, being all secretive about it.
What, side chick mentality? What?
You know, that's the side chick mentality. You know, that this transgender female is basically a side chick. She was a secret, but she's over here trying to get attention, trying to chase a clout. We wouldn't know who she was, honestly, if it wasn't for Dwight Howard.
Yeah. That's not even up for debate. Wow, it's to the point where I actually hope the rumors are true, and I say that because with all of this coming out, if it's all phony, 80% of the people are still going to remember the story and not whatever gets corrected afterwards. Even if we do a whole nother video correcting everything, 80% of the people who hear the story are still going to think that that's what it is. That's what I said. Coming from the place I've been, the only way you settle this is with bloodshed.
Charlemagne the God said that. He said nobody is interested in the truth when the lie is more entertaining.
Exactly. Now, I don't think I could have illustrated that better. Like, really.
Like, literally, Dwight Howard is being railroaded, and not the way that he wants to be right now. His name is being dragged into the mud.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how it is, the fellas that are watching. You know how it is when you're around somebody that AOs everything? That's what the fuck I gotta deal with this woman right now. It's like I gotta watch literally every single thing I say. Every single thing I say, because she's just very hypersensitive to it. Like,
I'm telling you, that's why when he gets hired for these basketball teams, it's like it says on your resume you like to catch balls, so we hired you. Okay, meanwhile, he's having back problems all these years. Meanwhile, he's out on a butt injury in October.
Okay, that just sounds very, very funny, right? The person on video was basically alleging, and it sounds like she was basically just going in. So, shut up. But going in verbally. So,
I will shut up.
So, you know, to make it sound good on video, she was like, Dwight, didn't you say you wanted me to do this and blah, 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 whatever the case may be. Like what he said, whatever. It sounded like doing that because basically it was lining them up for knowing that this person was going to release this video.
I mean, he going to sex parties, he's getting lined up on that. He's playing the wrong sports because he should be a wide receiver because he loves to receive, okay? This man, I heard, is a 7-foot bottom. He loves to receive.
Listen, I don't want to know what 7-foot bottom means. And whether he's pitching or catching, I don't care. I don't care. I really don't give a shit. I don't care if he's pitching or catching. At the end of the day, yo Pungaman, yo Pungaman. This is what you are. Stay there on Monday through Sunday. Stay there. Don't be that and come to, you know what I'm saying, over here. No. Keep your ass over there and save this over here to people like me who enjoy this kind of stuff.
But I don't think that he, you know, some men feel like sometimes they just do it like, you know, if we just diddle a little bit, we're not really him. You know, yeah, like people have like an experimental phase in life. You know, like girls when they go to college.
See, that's the difference between men and women. That's the difference between men and women. And it's like, I saw that kind of stuff in prison, and what we said to them is very simple. I don't want to hear no, I'm not gay, he sucked my dick. No, you're gay. You're gay. I don't want to hear that.
What about the other things going on with Dwight Howard? Because he also has a lot of baby mamas too, like.
That's his business. That's his business. I don't support that, but that's his business.
So he has a lot of baby mamas. He has this transgender allegation. He has his fingers in a lot of pies, no pun intended. Okay, he got his fingers in a lot of pies.
I can't make this shit up if I try. I really can't. Like, oh my god, I can't make this shit up if I try.
I mean, if you ever need somebody to have your back, he will have your back. And you as a man, you like, yo, I've been looking for like somebody to have my back, and Dwight Howard was like, what? I think we on the same page. Did you see him grab his teammate by the balls? Did anybody else see that video?
It's sad because y'all got me here defending, you know what I'm saying, this freaking pillow biter, but
You think he bites the pillow when it happens?
I don't know and I don't care. I don't know or don't care. I don't want to know this information. I really don't. But it's just.
Did you see him throwing it back and wilding out when he was twerking?
I never saw the whole episode. I did not watch the whole episode. Now the fact that you told me that happened, I will not watch that entire episode. I don't want to see no man twerk, let alone someone who's 7 feet tall twerking. No, I don't want to see that. It's not my cup of tea. No. I want to see, only people I want to see twerking have vaginas. That's it, okay? A God-given vagina before you go there, okay?
Never mind. So, wait a minute, okay. If Dwight Howard comes out, okay, and he says that, listen, I'm not bisexual, this was just a phase in life, can Ben accept that this was just a phase in his life and he is not a bisexual male and he just wanted to see what it felt like in the back of his head?
You're gay.
No, the male's G-spot is there. And,
no, he's gay. No, I'm gay. Ask me a question, I'm giving you an answer. You're gay.
Alright, well, what do you guys think? It might have just been
You're gay.
an experimental phase in his life.
You're gay. You asked me how I feel? It was how I feel. You're gay. Now I know you're gay, you took it to the cooler. You're gay. That's how I feel. There are a lot of people that are going to feel the same way I feel. If that's what you want, God bless you for it.
So you don't think that men can just experiment and say, you know what, maybe this is my thing?
No.
What if he just never does it again? Is he still gay?
Don't care.
Does it really count?
Yeah, it counts. Damn right it counts. Yes, it
Or
counts.
if it's just a tip?
Yes, it did what?
Only the tip?
No. Yes, it counts. What if it's just a tip?
What if they use the condom but technically they weren't touching?
Don't
so
care.
does that count too?
Don't care. I do not care.
So he can't just have an experimental phase and then let it go and get it done?
No, experiment with a chick. Want to know what the butthole feels like? Fuck a chicken ass.
Wait, Faith Evans was saying that, and Gabrielle Union, I think, said that too. Some men like to have their salads tossed, okay? They like to experiment down there.
Listen, different stroke for different folks. If you want your salad tossed, why aren't you doing that with a woman?
Women don't want to do stuff like that.
He's a rich man. Find one who will.
I know I would be very taken aback if a man requested that by me. I would stop for a moment. I kind of gather myself, put my clothes on, like wait. I would lose my whole English. Okay, my English would be wasted. I'd be like, "Papa, qu'est-ce que c'est?
You're making me laugh because you make me think of something a girl told me once. So stop listening. What's that?
I would just stop speaking English because I would just lose all sense of what's going on. Okay.
I cannot make this shit up if I tried. I'm talking about whether or
so
not to get your salad tossed.
He's a straight male, so I have to take it from a straight male, and also from the comments that I've been receiving on my Instagram that men can't experiment and just go back to being regular straight. What if it's straight-ish?
There's no straight-ish.
Yeah, like somebody who's kind of straight but not really.
No, there is. What's the straight-ish? Straight is straight.
Like maybe he only does it. Maybe
the edge of this table.
Like twice.
The edge of this table is it diagonal? Is it diagonal? The edge of this table doesn't know. I'm talking about this line right here. Is it diagonal?
Oh.
It's 90 degrees, correct?
Yeah.
So that means it's straight, correct? So if it's 89 degrees, that's not straight.
It was almost though. It was this close.
If it's 89 degrees, it's not straight. If it's 92 degrees, it's not straight.
So close though, right?
No. Okay.
Guys, let's
Queen
talk
B,
about
Queen
the
B,
straight
Queen B.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful, young, attractive woman like yourself. You're gonna date a guy who sucked a dick before?
No.
I rest my
I gotta
case.
kiss my mother with these lips and
I rest my
too.
case. I rest my case.
I'm Haitian. It's called salut when you greet everybody and
I rest my case. I rest my case. You can stand here, toot your horn, do all this shit at the end of the day. You're not trying to date no guy who wants to have a
I
dick
can't
in
be
his
with a man
mouth.
who sucks hoo-ha better than I do. Okay, that's just not
I rest my case. I rest my case.
That's just not
I don't need to say nothing else about this subject, okay?
Okay, well, the thing is that women are allowed, because I think Amber Rose had said something about different experimental things, but Amber Rose marries men, she likes men.
Yeah.
Nobody calls her gay.
Okay. So my thing is this. There are certain ways of the world, whether they're
Rihanna
right
too,
or wrong.
allegedly.
God bless her for it. But there are certain ways of the world. I'm just giving you my opinion, folks. There's certain ways of the world that benefit men, certain ways of the world that benefit women. Like case in point, no matter what, is it ever cool for me as a man to put my hands on you? And it's not because I'm bigger than you. If you were bigger than me, it still wouldn't be acceptable. It still wouldn't be acceptable. Why?
Because domestic violence is okay.
You said domestic violence, so you automatically attributed it to a man hitting a woman.
Domestic violence can also be a woman hitting
Okay,
a man.
but you automatically attributed it to a woman. Why? Because the man hitting the woman is what's perceived as always being wrong, no matter what.
Well, women shouldn't have men either.
That's, of course, but I'm just making a point. There's certain ways of the world that benefit women, certain ways that don't.
So he can't be straight.
No, there is no
straight.
There is no straight-ish. You're either straight or you're not. You're either straight or you're not. Now, where I do feel for Dwight Howard is this. In the event that these are, you know what I'm saying? False allegations. You know, you're talking about a brother's livelihood.
He's been grilled.
And
There's literally been a media train,
oh my
around
God.
this whole story.
Oh my God, I can't make this shit
Now
up.
clarify what train I mean, right?
I cannot make this
But wait,
shit
what
up.
about guys who are gay for pay? Because there are men who have done porn, they said they needed the money, they needed to
Still
jump
gay.
students.
Still gay.
Some guys, they said it's only when they drink some shit like that.
Still gay. So what? Some girls are only sluts when they drink. Does it make her not a slut? You're gay.
So basically what you're saying is that he's skin.
If he did this, yeah, it's good. There's no, okay, yeah, see, you're an attractive woman. If you tell me, Alonzo, I used to have a penis. No, this relationship is changing, okay? Like, the penis is a deal breaker for me. I'm like, sorry, like I'm sitting at the other side of the table. Like, we go from this to handshaking from now on.
Okay, so this brings up a great topic as well. How do you feel about trans women who hide the fact that they're trans? Because some women
I don't respect that at all.
feel that because they were born in the wrong body that they don't have to disclose that kind of information.
Listen, I can feel the way I feel personally, but about the lifestyle they chose. But at the end of the day, God gave everyone free will. And I personally believe since God gave everyone free will, man does not have the right to take that away from you. So if this is a life that you want to choose, you're willing to deal with the consequences of it, God bless you for it, live the life you want. My only thing is this: if you're going to go so far to completely change your sexuality, you have to. I'm a cards on the table kind of guy. I've been this way since you know me. My cards on the table. For those who know me, I'm a convicted felon, 10 years. Like, I put that out there. You don't have to Google that shit. I tell you. I tell you. These are, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't.
Guys, it's so fun because when he told me he went away, you guys know me most of the time. I'm in like outer space. I'm like, oh my gosh, did you go on vacation?
Yeah, that's that millennial shit right there. But,
where'd you go?
Yeah, that's that millennial shit right there.
Any pictures? Hashtag for the gram?
Y'all laughing. She really asked me that. She really did, verbatim. But anyway, I got a problem with, you know what I'm saying, like, putting themselves out there as being women, at least being born as women, looking like this, and you have a
But they feel that they're women. They feel that they were born in the wrong.
You can feel however you are entitled to feel. But I think you owe it to that person to let them know. You owe it to that person to let them know. Like, seriously. I made friends when I was upstage. With guys who are up doing murder raps right now for killing a transvestite who did not tell them.
Okay, well, this is also a part that is important. Do you feel that it is self-defense when a man, you know, let's say he finds out he finished having sex with a transgender female and she tells him afterwards, and you know, this man, he decides to retaliate because he feels like, wow, he didn't tell. Do you feel like that's a form of self-defense? I
don't think he should be held responsible for his actions.
Really?
My personal opinion, I don't think he should be held responsible for his actions. And the courts are holding him responsible and prosecuting him to the highest extent of the law. These guys are not coming home. If they do come home, it's 30 years later. Or because some person who wants to live their life how they want to live it, but they're not being honest. They didn't give that person a choice. And they're living by, I guess, a code that I agree with. Like, if you do something like that, you're gay. And for a virile man who comes from certain environments, they're from the Caribbean, they're from the West Indies. Yeah.
Well, this is true, but yeah. I do feel like people should disclose that kind of information. However, if you do not disclose that kind of information and you have sex with the person, does that warrant violence? That's the question.
What I'm saying is the emotions are going to be so high in that moment. It's kind of like if you came home and you saw your spouse fucking somebody. Your emotions are going to be so high in that moment. In my opinion, male or female, at that moment, they should not be held liable for their actions. Whether it's a woman coming home catching a man fucking somebody, whoever it is, or a guy coming home catching his wife fucking somebody, whoever that is. The emotion's going to be so high, it's going to be so irrational. It's kind of like that by temporary insanity, because you're not going to have any kind of cognizant understanding of what you're doing as far as legally or anything. That is just my personal opinion. But that is happening because trannies are not letting people know who they are. And it's funny you brought that up.
But they feel that they're women, so they don't feel like they should disclose that information.
But they need to. They need to, because that is a deal breaker.
Some of them are, looking really, really skinny.
I believe that.
Like, you wouldn't be able to tell. So does it,
I believe that.
What if she looks, you know, very, very feminine?
I believe it does matter. It's funny you brought this up because I was on Church Avenue. I ran into a friend that I was up top with. Did a few years with boy. He pulled up on me in the car, we building, and he told me about a situation like that. He said he was in the club talking to a female and it was going someplace and the person ended up being honest. Was telling them this is not what you want. I won't say his name, I won't put him out there like that because that's my bro. But he said this ain't what you want. He's like, what are you talking about? This ain't what you want because of blah blah blah. And it mentally screwed him up. Mentally screwed him up because the very next female he spoke to, he literally asked the female, are you really a female? Because it messed him up so much. How would you feel if a guy came and spoke to you and got talking, got flirted, and then he asks you, hey Bianca, were you born in sick?
I would be very offended.
Exactly my point.
By that.
Exactly my point.
I feel like that's something that you should know. I should not have to tell you.
I rest my case.
If you don't know that I'm born a woman,
Bianca,
I don't have to
you're proving my point because you're talking about how these trannies are looking so much like women. They're looking so much. Here's the thing. I can whether you find Bianca attractive or anything like that, whether she's your taste or not your taste or somewhat your taste, at the end of the day, you can look at her and before anything else, you know she's a woman. There's no guesswork here. You know she's a woman. So with these trannies that have gotten so much work done and all that, they're taking that away from us. They're taking that away from us where now even like, okay, Bianca, is it really Benson?
Benson? You're gonna make a better name for me?
I'm just
Benson?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that sounds like somebody's brother. Benson got the door for me.
Actually, there was a TV show named Benson.
Oh.
See, millennials didn't know that. She didn't know that.
I don't know about that. I just learned about Cousin It like 2 days ago. Yeah. I'm telling you, that was one hairy family, though. We'll talk about them another day. But, so Dwight Howard, who, you know, when he dumps, he goes high, and his kneecaps are strong, so we know he goes low. Doesn't feel that he has to disclose his sexuality, apparently, to the women that he's with, because his ex-girlfriend, the baby mama, Royce Reed, who was on Basketball Wives, she's just over here. She's like, listen, my relationship ended 12 years ago. Don't tag me. Stop tagging me. Stop commenting.
Well, yeah. I mean, they ended a long time ago.
But do you feel like a man should have to tell a woman, hey, listen, I've been dilly-dallying in the back door,
absolutely.
And I just don't
absolutely.
know.
Absolutely. I agree with that 100%, yes. It's something like this. Like I said, I'm a cards on the table kind of guy. You're the kind of guy who wants to go and smash other chicks. Excuse me. That should be put out there. If you're living that other life, I think that's even more important that for the simple fact of the more high risk that you and the other people you're fucking.
I was just about to say that. That is a high risk situation because
absolutely.
STIs, STDs, forget that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
because he's messing around with prostitutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me just keep it all the way 1,000. I'm certified by the Department of Health and AIDS Institute. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Men who have sex with other men have the highest rates for HIV. Point blank period. They have the highest rates for HIV. And let me explain to you why. And I have to get a little graphic, but let me explain to you why.
Oh, no. I don't want YouTube to flag my video. Do not get graphic.
Well, it's not too. I just need to explain why.
That's why I don't curse. I make sure YouTube doesn't flag any.
Okay, I need to explain why, because someone's going to listen to this and wonder why.
Okay.
What, are gay people just curse? No. The reason why men who have sex with men have the highest rates for HIV, because the most transmittable fluid there is for HIV is blood. That's the most transmittable fluid there is. And the riskiest sexual position to do that's going to bring up the greatest opportunity for blood is anal sex. What group does anal sex more than anybody else?
What about men who run red lights?
Okay, that's once a month. That's once a month. gay dudes, they're banging every night. And they're doing anal every night. That's why gay men have the highest rates for HIV. So if a guy is with a woman and still dilly-dallying with that, you are putting this woman, not just himself, but he's putting that woman in jeopardy.
Do you think that if she was with him, that would be cause for him to break up if they were still together? Or do you think she should stand by her man? Some people feel like if you marry, you like never get divorced.
I think there's certain things that are deal breakers. I would assume that should be one of them. That should be one of them. Like, I think it's different from men in the sense where if a man's dating a female and you find out she's dealing with a chick, I think a man will be, whether it's right or wrong, he'll kind of be at least mentally inclined to like, let's see if he could try to have a group activity kind of thing going on.
Like shopping and, you know, getting groceries for the household.
Yeah, trying to have a group activity thing going on. However, I don't know if a woman is going to be inclined to find out her man is fucking another guy and say, okay, have a group activity. No. Yeah. That's like a hard line.
No pun intended with that hard line, right? No pun intended with that hard line, right? He was like, it's a hard line. Ain't it though?
See, this is the shit I'm talking about. I gotta watch every single thing I say.
Personally, I feel like if he has a girlfriend or if him and Royce Reed were together, that to me, that's a grounds for divorce. Because, you know, most women are not, you know, into that kind of stuff. Like, if I find out that my man likes other men, I have to leave him. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Because it's like, you know that most women don't like that, but yet you're running around creeping on the down low and doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you crossed the hard line. You crossed the line.
No pun intended, right?
Right, you crossed.
Alright, but guys, this is the question. Do you feel like a man can be in a relationship with another man and go back to being straight? Comment below. Let me know what you think. Like. I'm going to have the link to his YouTube channel below, UrbanSportsGuru. Guys, check him out. He talks about sports. I don't usually talk about sports, but, you know, I guess we found some common ground where we could go talk about it. Okay? And subscribe to the channels, guys.
Thank you.